It's KOST 103.5. I'm Ellen K here for the Ellen K Morning Show and KOST, and we are so excited. Santa Claus, we need you now more than ever. Thank you for Christmas in July.
Oh my goodness, it is so good to see you, Ellen. I hope you're having a good summer. I know it's kind of a strange year, but you know what? Everybody needs to work on a little bit of that extra Christmas spirit, even if it's in the middle of July. Thank you so much
Well,
for reaching out.
well, yeah, of course. Santa, we've been getting a lot of requests for you. Not only now because Christmas in July is actually tomorrow, but really, since the pandemic and lockdown began, you are a symbol of magic and hope and dreams and wishes, and so we're so blessed to have you here.
I have to tell you, I am so impressed with all the good works that people are doing out there right now. From everybody, from the people working with the service people, the people who are working in the hospitals, and the children who are at home and they're helping their mothers and fathers and absolutely on the good list. It's a scary time, but you know what? That's when the best of us comes out, and I am so proud of everyone.
Mhm. And how is Mrs. Claus and how are the elves doing too?
Well, up at the North Pole, we pay very strict attention to all the rules and everything, and so we use our sanitizer and we wash our hands and everything. And Santa's always been a big guy for gloves, so there's that.
Yes, of
And
course.
of course, when I go out, I wear my mask and everything because I would not want anyone to get sick because of me. Ooh.
No, yeah, no, no way. But
Yep.
Santa, I just wanted to show you. This is on my front porch every single year. It's our
Oh.
favorite. It's better to have you in real life, but we love this guy. He sits there. He goes out early in November and he stays until, March or so. So he's our favorite fixture at our house. We've had him for years and years. And so he's a constant reminder of you.
Well, you might want to put out a cookie just once in a while. I'm just saying.
Okay. Be the guy. Well, Santa, before we talk to some kids who really want to touch base
Ooh.
with you, could you read us a story?
Well, the one thing that people always ask for is the night before Christmas. And so if you want, I could tell that. I read stories, but I like telling them better. Is it okay if I recite the night
Ah,
before Christmas?
we would love that, Santa.
Oh my
Thank you.
goodness, that would be wonderful. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in the hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were lying all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mom in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to the objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and he shouted and he called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away all, as the dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle and mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof as I pulled in my head and was turning around. Down the chimney, St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, yar, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him. in spite of myself. But with a wink of his eye and a twist of his head, soon gave me to know that I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to work and filled all the stockings, and then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Did you like that?
Loved it, Santa. No one can tell a story like you.
Well, remember, the next time we get together, I'm going to do the rap version for you because that's a lot of fun.
Oh, yes. Yay. Thank you. I love the rap version. Love hanging out with you.
Well, I had a chance to hang out with you and Gwen and a few of the other people at that lovely event you did. And by the way, KOST 103 does so much for the Children's Hospital in Los Angeles and all the good works. I am so proud of you. You are always on my good list. I hope you know that.
Yay. Did you hear that KOST brothers and sisters were on Santa's good list already, and it's only July 24th? That's amazing. Now, you, like all the rest of us, you have a mask that you wear when you go out in public.
I absolutely do. Santa is very big on soap and water and sanitizing and social distancing, which, if you think about it, the North Pole is about as social distant as you get. And here's my mask.
Oh,
And I
this
have
is
to
the
tell
best
you,
I've ever seen.
I think I look a little bit like a Muppet.
Did Mrs. Claus put this together for you?
This is actually, Mrs. Claus has made me several masks, but this is one from the guys in the technology department that we're experimenting with super fur.
Oh, I love it. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, Santa, thank you for that.
I'm going to go ahead and take it off.
All right. And we have a bunch of kids who would like to talk to you. Say hello.
My goodness.
Yeah, to Charlie and Nova.
Hello there, children. How are you doing?
Good.
Good. So are you guys having a good summer so far?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah? Oh my goodness. Well, you know, I'm up at the North Pole and oh my goodness, we're having a heat wave right now. It's almost 45 degrees. The elves are outside throwing slush balls. Oh my goodness.
What do you like to do on summer?
Oh, well, most summers, Mrs. Claus and I, we like to travel and we like to get out. It's a little different right now, so we can't go to a lot of the places we would like to do. But Mrs. Claus and I are taking flamenco dance classes, and Santa and her are working on our base jumping, which is something you'll do when you're grown up. I'm going to teach you the names of my reindeer. Can you children do as I do? Here we go. Go Dasher.
Dash.
Dancer.
Dancer.
Prancer.
Prancer.
Vixen.
Vixen.
Comet. Cupid. Donner. Blitzen.
Vincent.
Right, so I'm going to go real fast. Here we go. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, Rudolph. Now, if you ever, absolutely. And if you ever look outside the window and you see a red light go by, do you know what that is? That's Rudolph, and he's sneaking ahead of me and he's getting the cookies. Now,
that's cool.
And I'm going to show you a little bit of Santa's secret magic. Would you like to see it?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is Santa's magic key. That's how I get into the houses that don't have chimneys. Every time somebody says Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, it gives a little energy to this key. And then on Christmas Eve, when I need to get into a house that doesn't have a chimney, I just point it at the door and it lets me in. Isn't that cool?
So it suddenly opens every gate in the whole entire world?
I once lent it to a kid in Detroit and I left it on and he opened every car door in the entire city. Oh my goodness, what a mess. So I'm very careful to turn it off before I let people handle it. Did you want to tell me what you wanted for Christmas, Charlie?
Yes.
What would you like for Christmas?
I like an Anna and Elsa doll.
Good choice. How about you, Nova? Was there a particular present you wanted for Christmas?
A wrestling action figure.
Ooh, now I need you to do a little something for me. Nova, I need you to make certain that you help around the house and take care of
I
your.
made eggs this morning. I
That's a
helped my brother
wonderful.
make eggs.
That's a wonderful thing you can do. And Charlie, what can you do to be helpful?
I helped my mom give my brother stuff to change.
Nice. Wonderful. Well, I just want to say Santa loves you very much. I want you to have a wonderful summer. Go outside and play, but I want you to stay safe and stay healthy, okay?
Okay.
All right. Happy summer, happy Christmas. I will see you all in not too long. Believe me, the time will go by much faster than you think. I just want you to know I'm very proud of you and keep up the good work. Oh, oh, oh! Go, go, reindeer! Bye.
Bye.
Hello there. It's me, Santa Claus. How are you doing?
Good.
This is Santa's mask. As you can tell, it's very fuzzy. And I'm going to go ahead and take it off because we're talking over the Zoomy thing, so we don't need the mask. Go ahead and take the mask off.
Do you wear a mask when you're around your elves?
You know, up at the North Pole, we are very careful about quarantining, and so we're capable of not having to wear the masks. However, when we go out in public, we don't need, we absolutely wear the masks and we're very safe. So Santa, you know, he uses his Santitizer, and, you know, he's always been big on gloves. And of course, you've already seen my mask, okay? And then, you know, just to be extra safe, you know, sometimes I wear my bunny ears just to be extra safe. So, and so, yes, I'm always very careful. And of course, you know, if you're going to wash your hands, you could do it to Jingle Bells, you know, jingle bells, and you do the whole first part of the song, and that's exactly the amount of time you need to wash your hands. What have you been doing to be good this year?
I've been helping a lot, and I've been saying a lot of prayers to be positive. And I've been helping my mommy for like cooking and for washing the dishes and for folding my laundry. And I'm a really good organizer, so I've been organizing some stuff.
Well, you know, you keep that up and maybe someday we'll recruit you for the North Pole because we can always use help organizing. You see all of Santa's stuff. So how about you? What have you been doing to be good this year?
So we have like 3 rooms that we have to clean up, and then we clean them up daily.
Oh, yes. And are you putting your clothes in the hamper like your mom asked?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, I have to tell you, I am proud of both of you. I hope you know that. Now, I was just, before you go, I was going to, first of all, show you a little few insider things about the North Pole. My time splicer, which is what allows me to do all the millions and millions of homes I do in one night. And let me turn it on here. Wake up. Oh, hello there.
Wow.
Can you see that? That's Santa's magic time splicer.
Wow.
And so as long as I have this, I can make, I have about 35 hours of dark to work with when I'm traveling all around the world to deliver all the presents. But you know, if you folks don't go to bed on time, Santa ends up getting a sunburn because I'm coming back from Hawaii, you know, and the sun is coming up. So I need you to get to bed on time. Now, do you have a favorite cookie?
My favorite cookie is white chocolate.
Excellent choice. And how about you?
Famous Amos.
Ooh, excellent. You know, Santa eats cookies all over the place. And everybody asks me, you know, Santa, what's your favorite cookie? And my answer is the ones you make. If I ate the same cookie everywhere I go, it would get a little boring. But everybody puts out all sorts of different kinds of cookies, you know, snickerdoodles and sugar cookies. And oh, I love them all.
And then the ones that have frosting, like they put frosting.
Absolutely. And they put out celery and carrots for the reindeer, and you know they love that. Although Mrs. Claus says I should eat a few more carrots myself. And if you ever look out your window on Christmas Eve and you see a red light go by, you know what that is? That's what? Rudolph, and Rudolph is sneaking ahead of me to get the cookies before I get there. I'll get back up to the roof and I'll be like, they didn't leave me any cookies. And Rudolph will look at me and go, really? Imagine that. Anyhow, I just wanted to say I am so proud of you. And I want you to stay safe and practice washing up and wearing your mask and everything. And when you see other people who are not being safe, you can just say, "Oh, I hope you take care of yourself." Because that's what we want. We want everybody to be around. So around Christmas, when Santa comes by, I can have presents for everyone. I just want to say I'm so proud of you, and I want you to have a glorious, wonderful summer. Go outside and play, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Happy summer. Merry Christmas.
Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Thank you, Santa. You've made all of us very, very happy. Thank you for that.
I am so tickled. It is a fabulous day, shall I say, to come and share a little bit of Christmas spirit with you and everybody, all the KOST listeners. And I just want to say, we will get through this together. And I'm so proud of all of you. Hang in there. It's been an interesting year, but we shall get through this. And Santa loves you all.
Oh, what a great message. And we are going to spread the love and keep the love going with Christmas music on KOST
Oh, my favorite.
all day for Christmas in July. So we can't wait for that tomorrow. Love you, Santa. Thank you.
And you as well, Ellen.